Hello people, this is Mike Jr. II, and I wanted to do a quick video like my Minecraft seed thing. That one got a lot of views, and I really wanted to make other videos like it to help people with certain things, and that time it was trying to figure out what the seed was, and now I'm actually going to tell you guys how to figure out skulls. By the way, in case any of you guys saw my update video, my dog was found. I'm really happy for that. Still got to do a lot of stuff with her, but she's all good and fine. Still going to take a break off this week, but anyway, that's the update out of the way. Anyway, I'm going to tell you guys how to get extra skulls in Orcs Must Die 2. In case you didn't know, skulls had a different way to work its way through. It wasn't just 5 skulls a level, it was 5... It really worked its way around to have just different skulls all around. If you know what I mean, you have a higher chance of just getting multiple skulls. You don't have to do them individually for each level. You can constantly grind them in one level. However, once you get past a certain point, in case you didn't know, when you refund the skulls, you lose everything. Some of these things you have to buy in here, meaning that you have to upgrade them like that. And then, you know, especially if you like to organize your stuff, they don't go back to being organized. They go back in the order that they were bought, which is really annoying. So in short, after you get to a certain point where technically you're just buying everything, I recommend using this method. I don't want this for people the way to just go out of the way and just say, oh, fuck it, I don't care, I just want all the skulls to be gone. By the way, you're going to want to have have Nightmare done, meaning you're going to have to beat Warmage. You don't have to 5-skull everything, but you want to beat more Warmage for this. So now I gotta wait for this thing to open up. I tried doing this video a lot earlier today. I had a few issues. One of them was this thing was not loading fast enough. I don't know why. I think it did have to do something with... I was doing something with AMD, my graphics card with Catalyst. Anyway, this is not the setup I want. Let's see, take you. I'm gonna keep you. Don't want you. These are... I'm gonna be using the... I'll tell you which items I'm gonna be using. I'm going to be using the Stone Staff, which is part of the Family Ties DLC. Fucking fantastic DLC. Or the Stone Staff itself is great because it actually pierces through all the enemies. Now, you don't want to use any magic in this level, and you don't want to get hit. The reason why is that in Nightmare mode, if you do not get hit and you get the untouchable thing, which gets you a ton more skulls. You can also get it in Warmage, but you don't get it as much. I believe you get 5 skulls with untouchable. And then with the update when Family Ties came out, which you don't need Family Ties to actually, that part was actually a patch, but it came around the same time as the Family Ties thing, meaning I believe in Nightmare mode you get 6 if you don't use any mana. I'm going to be using this for all of the orcs, and I'm going to be using the Blunderbuss for the Null Grenaders, because they are pretty much the ones who are going to kill your untouchable. So I'm going to show you guys how I set this up. Usually I try to get combos on this just to make it a lot more fun. I can actually use you for once. This is the very, very new one. Are We There Yeti patch. I want this one for the help with the Golden Null Grenaders. I have you guys there. And let's see, I think I have everything I want. I usually have a few other things like spike tracks to help with combos and whatnot, especially with the web spinner. But because I'm not worried about that and I just want to show you guys how to do it the most efficient way, I think I'm going to take the Dwarf Grenaders. So, the way I like to do it is I like to do it like this. If you want to, you can put them right here to help with combos and whatnot, but because I'm not worried about that, I'm just worried about finishing this as fast as possible. It really doesn't matter. Okay then, so, with that, I think I'm going to want the Scorcher here first. And I'm going to have... I want the Archers back a bit, so that when the Null Grenaders come and get them, I usually put the Zappers right there. Anyway, so make sure you do not use any magic, meaning in almost all the secondary effects in the game use magic. So yes, anyway, we're just going to be piercing them with the Stone Staff, which is very, very useful, as you can see. And again, you want to do this on Nightmare mode. You can do this on Warmage, but you're not going to get as many skulls. You pretty much get around, if you do the Untouchable, you get a perfect victory, meaning none of the orcs getting the mana stuff. In the end, you're going to be getting around 15 skulls each time. And it takes about 4.5, sometimes 5, depending, especially if you're trying to do combos. Now, this is what I do. Boom. I'm not going to do anything. I'll actually put a Scorcher right there. That'll help a bit. Grenaders come the 2nd and 4th wave, and there's 2 of them for both. Try not to let these guys get in your zappers. See, these guys are going to come, and usually you don't want to put your archers too far because then they'll come for the archers. Gotcha. Oh man, that was a lot easier. Usually when you do combos, you're going to want to use the ceiling up here, but it usually means that they're not going to get, you're not going to have enough room to place that where other enemies aren't going to use up your charge. With this, I actually think I will use the grenaders. There we go. With this new item right here, I forget the name of it already, the Guardian Trinket, I think it was called. It's really cool because it actually allows for a lot more, there we go. Ah, you go away. But with the Guardian Trinket, it's really awesome because it allows for your members to get healed, and if you use it, it uses up magic, so you don't want to use it. Those count. Also, Berserkers count for the untouchable if you use the Berserker Trinket. And yeah, however, you can use the secondary effect of the Wind Belt because it doesn't use any mana, and it doesn't count as a using mana, so you will get Manaless. That's one of the few that actually doesn't use a secondary effect with magic. Mana, I mean. So, yep, you can also switch back and forth between this and the Blunderbuss. So, yeah. For the Sorceress, because you're not gonna have the tar traps and you're not gonna have the Blunderbuss, I'm not sure what you could do. I mean, try to come up with a combo which helps, because using your Staff of Domination isn't gonna hurt you at all in terms of right there, boom, boom. Because the Staff of Domination doesn't use the first effect doesn't use magic. I'm not exactly sure. You should get those skulls if you can, but it's not worth getting hit over because that means you lose a lot more skulls than just one. So yeah. For the Sorceress, I'm not sure. You can stick with the Ice Fence, but as long as you have this to help with the damn, killed his ass really fast. Come on, you fucking Null Grenader, just die. There we go. I didn't use the Blunderbuss like I said I was going to. Patch it up with a bit. But yeah, because the Blunderbuss can stun them for a bit, they'll fall to the ground, which is really nice. And you have one more, and that's it. And some nice combos here. I believe right now I'm 22 on the scale. At one point I was 17. I was so fucking happy about that. Oh god. Oh wait, no, that's ours. I'd be stupid. And we won. You want to get a perfect victory too, as I've said, so you want to beat part-time. This is why I usually talk about sticking up front, but as you see, we're going to get 15 skulls. Boom! That's because of Nightmare. I'm going to show you guys the stats. As you can see, Manaless is ×6 and Untouchable is ×5, and this is because we're a Nightmare, okay? Keep that in mind. I fucked with this level so many times that I, where is it? Oh, I'm 17 now. I thought I got moved back to 22. I guess I'm wrong, huh? Well, whatever. Works for me. But anyway, I'm not exactly sure what you want to do as a Sorceress, because I believe both of the Sorceress weapons both use magic. So all I can say is a Stone Staff. You could probably use the Domination thing, but you might want to stick with the crossbow to do headshots. I don't exactly know what exactly you could do. Try sticking with boom rolls. As long as you don't use magic and you find a way to kill those fucking grenaders, everything should be okay. So anyway, I do hope you guys have enjoyed this video, how to get 15 skulls, and sometimes even more depending on, especially if you get a high score, I believe in Nightmare, could be in Warmage too, you get another ×2, and any skull you get on the field, and I believe that's as much as you can get. So in short, you can get all the way up to 20 if you can find 3 skulls in one go. I don't know if there's a set amount of skulls you can find on a level. Anyway, that's besides the point. I do hope you guys have enjoyed this quick video explaining to you guys how to get some more skulls, and catch you in the next one. This is Mike Jr. II, signing out.